We're going to have our Dankings, special edition Dankings. We've done these for the majors this year. We're going to do top 25 on my list heading into the year's final major championship for the dudes, the Open Championship. Number 25, Jordan Spieth. This is a respect play. Has he done anything recently to suggest that he can contend in any golf tournament, let alone a major? No. Does he have a single top 10 this year? Nope, not a single one. Did he win the last time the Open was here? Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He sure did.
He's still Jordan Spieth. It's a respect pick. Number 24 is Maverick McNeely. He's number 20 in data golf, pretty sneaky. He's very consistent. He's been tied for 37th or better in 7 straight major championships. Do I think he's going to win a tournament? Probably not. Do I think he could help you win your pool? Absolutely, I do. He's got kind of a flat ball flight, which I like. Number 23 is Alex Fitzpatrick. What a story he's been. Number 28 player in the world on data golf. He's got 4 top 10s in 8 starts since he won with his brother and 2 other top 25s. So top 25s in 6 of 8 starts. He missed the cut last week, but I'm not worried. Like you said, they're very different, as Andrew Novak and the stats told us. This is just his second ever Open Championship, and he showed well in his debut. He finished tied for 17th down the road at Royal Liverpool. Number 22 is Sam Burns. He's number 6 in the data golf rankings. He's having a great summer. He was tied for 4th at the Memorial, solo 2nd at the U.S. Open, tied for 12th at the Travelers. He's got a slow start to his major career, but 3 top 7s or better in his last 5 in majors, but he has no success in the Open yet. None at all. He's played 5, and his best finish is a tie for 31st. Number 21 is Shane Lowry. A little bit similar to Spieth, in that he's just not playing well. He's down to number 32 in the data golf rank. He's got no top 20s since that tie for 2nd at the Honda Classic where he barfed all over himself. He's 55th in the point standings, but he's a very, very good links golfer with excellent hands. He's a high spin player, and I think we're going to see an extremely, extremely firm golf course this week. It's going to require some guile, so I think Shane...
He likes that.
He likes that. Number 20, Tom Kim. Most recent winner. He's got 4 wins, and he's not yet 25 years old. It's not really on an island either. He's showed well with that 3rd place finish at the U.S. Open. He's definitely returning to form. He finished tied for 2nd in the Open as a 21-year-old in 2023, but he's missed the cut in his last 2 Open championships. Number 19 is Ludwig Åberg, who was our buddy James's pick to win. He would love our Airbnb this week. We are 50 yards, that.
It defines stone's throw.
Right next to Anfield, to Liverpool's home.
Literally hit it with a stone.
I think we're the house that's closest to it. So he missed the cut last week at the Scottish, and he's not putting well recently, even with that move to the mallet. Just his 3rd Open Championship. Number 18 is Cameron Young. He's kind of a bit quiet since Miami, hasn't he? Obviously, he won the Players in spectacular fashion, and then he followed it up with another signature event. I think he got to number 3 in the world. He's still number 4, but in his 4 most recent starts, he was tied for 26th at the PGA Championship, tied for 46th at the Memorial, tied for 43rd at the U.S. Open, and then tied for 47th at the Travelers. He was top 10 in his first 2 Open starts. He almost won it in 2022 at St. Andrews. He finished 1 shot back of Cameron Smith, but he missed the cut last year. Number 17 is Aaron Rai. He won the PGA Championship. That shit is forever. And he followed it up with an impressive T11 at the U.S. Open. He's an English lad, came up through the DP World Tour, and I think his accuracy will play well this week. He hits a straight. That's important every week, but it's important especially on a super firm course where distance is almost the enemy sometimes. You want to get that ball to stop. Number 16 is Russell Henley. He is number 11 in the data golf rankings, and he has top 10s in the last 2 Opens. And he's a similar sort of player profile to Aaron Rai, maybe a bit shorter off the tee, but he's more consistent. He keeps it in front of him, and he avoids the big mistake. Number 15 is Justin Rose. The last 4 starts include a T10, T11, T12, and a T25, so the game's in good shape. And look, this guy shows up in the majors. This year, 3rd at the Masters, tied for 10th at the PGA, tied for 11th at the U.S. Open. He had a great chance to win the Open at Troon a few years ago. Look, if golf is just, which we know that it often isn't, he will get another one. And this would be the it's coming home double. You know, the England winning the World Cup and an English player winning the Open Championship. Number 14 is Colin Morikawa. The question is, how is the back? I sent him a text. I said, how is the back on a scale of 1 to 10? He said, good enough. I like that answer. It's binary, right? It's like
not a number, but we'll take
it. Like it's either good enough to win the U.S. Open or it's not good enough. There are other questions in life where it's binary, where you just need a yes or no answer.
It's like a short putt.
The answer, exactly. It either goes in or it doesn't. So he said at the Travelers, which was his last start, that his back still wasn't feeling great, and then he shot 61 to finish solo 3rd on Sunday. So he's won an Open Championship in England, but he has missed the cut in 3 of his 4 Open starts since. Number 13, I think, is Tyrrell Hatton. He enters in very, very good form. He won the Live event at Valderrama, which is the toughest course that they play. He finished tied for 7th at the U.S. Open and then tied for 17th at the Scottish Open last week. Patience, as always, is the key for him. He's got to keep it together. You're going to get some bad bounces this week. He was top 20 in 3 of the last 4 Opens. Another Englishman, we're calling it the It's Coming Home double. He's got a chance to do it for his home nation. Number 12 is Wyndham Clark. This man has the hot hand.
Oh, yeah.
You can't take that away from him. Over the last 6 weeks, he's been probably the best player in the world. And he's putting at a ridiculous level. I mean, just continuing to make everything he looks at. He won the CJ Cup, finished 3rd at the Memorial, tied for 11th at the Canadian Open, wins the U.S. Open, and then tied for 5th at the Travelers. He was running on fumes. And then tied for 13th at the Scottish Open despite a pretty shitty final round. I saw him, he was using a hanger.
Did you see that?
Yeah,
he concern you at all?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's like the floaties. You know, anytime you're using like household items as training aids, stuff that you have around the house.
In the closet.
He said that his swing's gotten a little off, which we had him on the show, and he said that his swing got off for a year and he didn't know. So I'm happy that he's staying on top of it. And he said that Monday are his technical days, and this is so I think he's going to he'll get back to playing golf without household items in his hand later in the week. Number 11 is Victor Hovland. Is he back? There was a solo 3rd at the Canadian Open. He won the Travelers, tied for 13th at the Scottish. He has missed the cut in both of the last 2 majors, including between the Canadian Open and the Travelers. He missed the cut at the U.S. Open. I would say he's trending. I would say he's officially trending. All right, into the top 10. Number 10 is Robert McIntyre. He was a trendy pick at the Masters. Then he took a smelly Scottish shit all over the place, and he flamed out. And he was in really bad form after that. But he's bounced back recently with a tie for 10th at the Travelers and a tie for 3rd in a very strong effort in his National Open at Renaissance Club. He loves being here. He loves links golf. He's never missed a cut in an Open with 3 top 10s and 6 career starts.
And he wants to spoil that England double.
He wants imagine England's in the final and Scotland gets the win. That's a great shot. Number 9 is Jon Rahm. He's still number 5 in the data golf rankings, but there's just not much to go off recently, not much good play recently, and most of that's because Liv has been off for so long. So he missed the cut in the U.S. Open, and he finished a meh T36 at the Scottish last week, and that's the only competitive golf he's played in the last month. He has 4 finishes of T11 or better in his last 6 Open starts, and he has a tie for 2nd in a major this year at the PGA. He missed the cut here at Birkdale in 2018. Number 8 is Patrick Reed. I'm high on him this week. I don't exactly know why. I was looking at his recent form, and it's okay. He finished 13th at the Scottish Open.
Because he's living for the majors.
He is living for the majors. Yeah, and he missed the cut at Aronimink, but he was tied for 12th at the Masters and tied for 10th at the U.S. Open. This is a very, very different golf course. But again, it's sort of a similar player profile, I feel like, to Shane Lowry, where I feel like his guile will work well this week. Number 7 is Chris Gotterup. This guy's a winner. He's got 5 already in his career. He's got 4 in the last 53 weeks. And he comes in off a win at the John Deere and a tie for 11th. The Scottish, he put in a very good title defense. And his first ever Open last year, he had a really good chance to win. I call him Chris Keeper Down because he's got that awesome stinger, which I think could run miles and miles this week. He'll definitely use it this week. Number 6 is Joaquin Niemann. I think something
this is a very high rank for Joaquin.
High rank for Joaquin. I think something was unlocked at Shinnecock. I think it was a bullshit penalty. I'm not excusing his behavior, but it was very arbitrary that they decided to give him a penalty. I'm sure other people were acting a fool and didn't get a penalty. But he kept playing after, so there was no live events, but he went over to the DP World Tour and he finished 3rd and 7th in his 2 events. I feel like hopefully the pressure is a little bit off. There's not as much discourse about him at the majors. That's where he's got a couple top 10s recently.
Yeah.
But his record in the Open is bad. He's played in 6, and his best finish is T53, and he's missed 3 cuts. Number 5, Xander Schauffele. I forgot him last Open, or last major.
But he's T5
I will not forget him this time. Oh, he missed the cut at the Scottish. I don't care. He's been tied for 18th or better in 17 of the last 18 majors. Until that changes, he's a mainstay on this list. I'm putting in that poly market play. Xander Schauffele, top 20. I don't care what the odds are. It's free money. He is, however, he's down to number 15 on Data Golf, which is as low as I can ever remember Xander being.
Yeah.
All right, number 4 is Matt Fitzpatrick. He's number 3 in the world. He's number 4 on this list. What a season.
Coming home.
3 wins. And it's coming home double. Very much alive with Matt Fitzpatrick. 3 wins in 2 seconds, 17 out of 17 cuts made, 13 top 25, 7 top 5s, and $13.74 million earned. Now, in the majors this year, he's gone T18, T14, and 22nd. And for 95% of players, that's a really good record. But he's no longer 95% of players. He was tied for 4th last year at Portrush in the Open, by far his best Open finish. Number 3, the lowest he's been, and I can't remember, is Scotty Scheffler. Is there trouble in paradise? He's got 1 win on the year. And it's getting late. And he broke the cut streak last week by missing it at the Scottish. But if we zoom out a bit, just a little bit, he's got 3 top 4 finishes in his last 5 starts. If we broaden it to 9 starts, it's 4 seconds, a third, and a fourth. So was last week indicative of a slight dip in form, or was it just an aberration? It was weird. It was 1 week. We're going to find out. He is the defending champion. I saw there's a picture of him on the 18th. The flag on 18 has a picture of him holding.
Oh yeah, local
jug.
artist did that for him. He asked if he could take it home. I think they're going to give it to him.
It's not for the whole week. It's just for today.
I think it was just for today.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, number 2 is Rory McIlroy. He said he's so bad at golf. I disagree. I think he's very good at golf. He's an Open champion, but he did it on soft conditions after some rain. This course will play very different, but gone are the days where Rory needs a certain type of golf course to win. He's so well-rounded. He's got the change-up now, and he's coming in off a top 10. We always talk about a top 10 the week before where you don't win. You don't have to deal with everything that comes with winning. It's kind of ideal, but number 1 on my list, who do I think is going to win the Open Championship? It's the It's Coming Home double. Sunday, July 19th, England will hoist the World Cup trophy, and Tommy Fleetwood will lift the claret jug.
Come on, Tommy, lad.
He's sneaky number 4 in the Data Golf rankings. He's so mega consistent, yet again, he's got 5 straight finishes of T14 or better, and sometimes in life and in sport, you throw the statistics out, and you get lost in the moment. Maybe I've got England fever because we've been here for a while. This is one of those moments. There's magic in the air here in the northwest of England. Tommy finally gets his major. It's happening this week. It's coming home. It's double coming home.
I hope you're right, my friend, because that would be both pleasing for the heart and very aesthetically pleasing, too.
Aesthetically pleasing.
A stylish man in his home.
Stylish man in England. He wins and then he makes a joke like, or not a joke, I'm seeing it now. He's on the 18th. He's thanking all the patrons. He goes, I won't keep you long because there's a certain football match we all want to watch, and the crowd goes crazy, and then they start chanting, football's coming home again with Tommy too.
It's almost too good. It's almost too good.
Well,
but hopefully
Wednesday,
not.
The good thing is we'll know before the tournament starts whether England's even in the final, because that semifinal's on Wednesday night.